We're back. American Truck Simulator aficionados and Euro Truck Simulator aficionados who watch American Truck Simulator videos. Can't wait for playing some more American Truck Simulator. It's beanie weather. I love wearing beanies. I don't know if I'll be able to keep this on during the whole video, but we'll see. I plan to keep it short. The last video I tried to do, well, the last video I did do was short. We did a short little run. It was nice. It was quaint. I think it was only about a half hour. It was cool. And then I literally, right after that, tried to record this week's video. So it'll be, today's November 7th, so that would have been November 9th. The video for November 9th, I tried to record right after that, and like a dumbass, that's right, I said ass, I had the mic muted for an hour of that video. So, here we are, this week, fresh, recording this video fresh, wearing my sweet Monster shirt from their recent promotion. Not sponsored, but I drank the hell out of Monster to get this shirt. Just like that cool Monster thing in the background there. To convey, we even save deliveries. Cool. I was already parked in a safe place. How about that? This beanie, got it from the Haunted Hamburger in Jerome, Arizona when I did my ghostly trip back in May. I think it was May. Yeah, I think it was May. I don't know. There's a video on my channel about it in Daniel84's Random Projects. There's a video about the stuff we did or did not catch on mostly audio. There wasn't really anything in the pictures or anything like that. Let's see, up to date where we are at. We've got Alicia driving the Kenworth 900, of course the company truck. Let's see, they are pulling about 5,100 a day. Joseph, newest driver, pulling about 2,800 a day. Me, baller status, 44,000 a day. That's how I'm freaking rolling in this piece. We've got 336K. Where's our garage manager? Yeah, let's go here. So we've got 336K. We've still got a small garage. I was gonna do this at the end of the last video. And I was going to actually upgrade the garage at the end of the last long video I did, because I was earning, I did a long route and we got paid a bunch of money. As you can see, I have 336K now. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this garage, give us our next 2 spots. Boosh. I guess there's gonna be a little cinematic, a little achievement for final makeover. Look at that, this video's on fire today. See what it looks like in the old Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, we are big. Dano Incorporated is now big. Slowly big. Delightful little song playing while we view my new headquarters. 5 trucks now we can hold. Oh look, you can probably fuel it for free at the headquarters? Maybe not. Alright, so now we've got 3 out of 5 spots. I also had talked about maybe getting another truck and getting a another driver to get them going too. Let's do a lot at the beginning here. Let's go to truck dealers. I believe it must have put me back on. It must have put me back in my own garage when we bought that. So, no, that's not the right way. I want to adjust the camera. All right, so let's go with stock offers. No, let's go with the fleet offer. That's the ones that we've got everybody else in. Now let's do some changes here. We've got our lovely, lovely, lovely over-the-top truck already on the road and rolling. We've got our, where is it? Ooh. Oh, ain't that fancy. Independence. We've got our lovely October Challenge truck in the fleet as well, out on the road. So let us decide what we want our third truck to be. I mean, I dig this Steam and Rust. The Optimus Prime is actually very cool. Kind of dig that. It would kind of match the wheel cover aesthetic I've already gone for with my other trucks. I still like the Planet Express truck. I feel like I want to have a Planet Express truck in my fleet. So let's go with the Planet Express truck in our fleet. Let's leave it like that. Since it's for an extra driver, we won't mess with anything else. Wait, no. Confirm that change. I like this truck. It doesn't really match with that wheel, but whatever. There we are. Let's go ahead and purchase this truck for our fleet. No, I don't want to drive this truck. Let's put it in our sweet, sweet spot here in Arizona. There we are. All right, now we need to leave. We're at 102K, so let's go to the recruitment agency and see what we've got. Hire a driver. Let's see what we've got available to us. We've got a few drivers this time, finally. It's usually only one set of 3. Like I said, I think every time you find a recruitment agency, you find a new possible driver from there. So let's go ahead and not asking wage 354. So she is actually asking the least amount of money as well. So let us choose Helena P to drive our sweet Planet Express truck. Boom. All right, so now we're off to the races. Let's see where we're at. If it put me back in Phoenix, that's gonna be it. It did put me back in Phoenix. Put me back in my sweet garage. My garage. Let's pull out of this beast. Although I could sleep here. Yeah, let's just sleep. Let's get the sleep out of the way early on in the video here. I'm gonna do a short run as well, I think. I want to examine my garage here too, by the way. Let's do that. We got a lot going on in this video. Oh, the camera's already getting wonky. So we are big time now. Yeah, we are big time. Let's drive around to the front, take a look, take a gander, as the kids say. I'm gonna get some fuel while I'm here, because if it's free, then why the hell not? Can I fix my truck up while I'm here? Hold on. Yeah, I'm at 12% damage. Can I actually fix my truck? Probably can't. There's a mechanic down the street though, so we'll take care of that there. We will take care of the petrol situation. You probably still gotta pay. Who am I kidding? Yeah. It's just at a better rate. At a great rate of $2.57 a gallon. All right, yeah. Under 500 bucks to fill my tank. I like it. Yeah, my new place of business is sweet. Let's check it out. Check it out from the roadside here. Let's go back over here. Yes, I like this. The upgrade. Make sure we can see that. Bump that saturation up. We got great oceanfront property in Arizona. Let's get the old radio turned on and turned way the hell down.
Intentionally get hammered by him and he'll leave you the socks. This is the time window this lives in. And you're like, whoa, and no one will ever know.
All right. Oh yeah, that's one thing I wanted to do. Let's see what we've got here. So, no, it's right across the street. Okay, I'm right across the street from a dealer. So let's go there first. Get my truck fixed. What is this?
Ian, is it? Pretty comfortable.
Not at 7.
No, this is 86. I'm even giving you at age 22.
Yeah.
You just have to act like it's not.
I mean, I can understand the idea of doing it while you just can.
All right, let's see. Like, it looks like that's a run for a church, which would be interesting. Oh, come on, van. No, we don't want to take loads for you. Need a repair.
No,
Yeah, service.
it's the socks that we're selling for 2 million.
See me come back sweaty.
$200, worth it.
I'm back.
Wait,
Who won the monkey? That's Bubbles.
something you can tune or paint to make you feel better about your truck. Yeah.
Did the monkey outlive Michael?
It's still around.
Should we?
Wow.
No, I don't want to add to that.
Or they put him down. I don't know. I'd have burned him to the feet.
So there's only one engine better than what the one I have right now is. Let's see, 625 horses.
Sailor's bones. I'd have
So it's
Still alive.
Yeah, Bubbles still cooking.
Probably happy
Can't get
now.
work though. Oh, he's much happier.
Yeah,
Imagine what he did to Bubbles.
I know.
I'm gonna shave Bubbles again,
Why?
because he looks like a boy.
so it doesn't really change much. It just does give you more horsepower. I mean, that could make a difference.
Bubbles
Um,
had to go.
Oh, he's getting a little mean.
But what Bubbles had learned to do is sign
Right,
language.
yeah,
Like he's
sign
raping
language.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if,
Speaking of owning animals, Mike Tyson.
yeah, I don't really see a huge difference in anything else as far as stats go here on the left,
Tigers.
It's just because
or on the right, I should say. So we'll leave that alone.
they just got too old. Oh yeah, and they ripped the arm off of a girl that came over
Yeah,
one day.
that'll do it.
You guys can buy the tell-all memoir from
And that apparently is the best transmission I can get. So
Addiction, depression.
the only other difference that I could see,
That's pretty.
Get a rivalry with Tarzan Star Cheetah.
That's a good book. Somebody should have made a fortune off of that.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here. Ian, go do your.
and the Aero Sleeper doesn't do anything for us either. So let's just leave. Yeah, we'll cancel all new modifications. So I've got the truck to the level I guess I want it. So good enough for me. Let's go find out. Let's go find out what this. Let's go see what this odd building is and open up some of these roadways. I want to. I want to open up this street here. Oh, you know what? That's not a church. Duh, that's the recruitment agency. I've driven by there before. Yeah, okay, that's our recruitment agency. So, all right. So I did know what that was. All right. So let's like I said, I want to do a small run. I want to do some small runs in some of these videos. So let's actually go here. Yeah, there we go. We'll see if they've got something kind of mellow that I can take for this first run of the day. The project wheel. Now that we're back to discussing things while I drive, the project for making my wheel stand hopefully will start soon. the fun part and sucky part is I want to make a video doing it, but then part of me also just wants to do it one day and get it done without doing a video for it. I feel like it'd be a loss to not do a video for it, but it also at the same time would take a little bit longer than just actually going to buy the stuff and doing it without a video. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. But that project should start soon. I got kind of wrapped up in a job recently that took a lot of time. And so, alas, I have had no time to actually get that done. But hopefully soon I'll have some more time. Same with the Game Boy video. Obviously I know this video is coming out Saturday, 2 days from now. So the Game Boy video, which was talked about in the last video and maybe the one before that as well, that needs to come out soon too. I need to actually sit down and make that. Hopefully in the next week I can start some of these projects. The Game Boy video won't be so bad. Oof. Just got my truck fixed and here I am. Here I'm busting into walls. So I haven't been to this sell goods place, so we'll see what they sell good. What kind of loads they got. See if we can do a quick one. We've got drivers now. We've got 4 out of 5 slots filled with drivers, so that's good for business. No more are we paying into the loans, so that's also good for business. And like I said, I really want to get the wheel built so I can play this game with a steering wheel, because I think that's going to just be epic. Like, I think there's going to be a whole level of enjoyment added to actually driving with a wheel, except for when I do stuff like that, because this stuff will be epically stupid to have happen with a wheel. Alright, what you got for me? Sell good. Freight market. Oh, that's not a very short one. 2 hours. 8 hours. Now let's go 2 hours. To San Diego. I'm gonna have to make sure I key in my parking brake. I don't think I mentioned that when I was running down the keys, where I was like, oh yeah, what am I gonna have to hotkey on the steering wheel? Yeah, I'm gonna have to hotkey that parking brake, since I'm always slamming it to pick up trailers and when I get to the drop. You know what? I'm gonna late decision to screw the GPS. I'm gonna go this way, just so that I can travel these 2 streets over here. Yeah, take that, game GPS. Yeah, I gotta figure out. Let me see. I'm trying to look while I wait at the stoplight. Yeah, I think I want to have the wheel. I'm gonna have to have it somewhere like right here. It won't be right here because the mics are here, but it'll be somewhere here so you can see my hands. That's gonna be the tricky part, is I want to have it a little, probably higher than most people would. And it's only because my setup is so comfortable right now the way it is. I don't want to have to move my camera and screen and all that. Like, I like what I got going on right now. I don't want to change it. We'll see though. We'll see how easy that is. I gotta contend with this glass desk right here. So there may have to be some adjustments made. Maybe I'll just have to move the camera when I do those videos. Woo! It is warm wearing a beanie. Ooh! Aw, almost. Almost rounded that with decent accuracy. Oh, don't stop. I was trying to slow down so I wouldn't have that happen, but fail. Epic fail. So let's talk music for a sec. Random Daniel driving conversation. I don't know how long the band, I haven't looked into it, that's the only reason I don't know. I don't know how long the band Ice 9 Kills has been out. And I assume that their Silver Scream CD was this year. And fairly recent, because I know I heard it on a station that was playing newer stuff. But let me tell you, that album, I'm digging it a lot lately. I don't know if it's just my love of horror or what, but I'm digging that album. I wasn't sure if I would like them when I heard American Nightmare. I was like, man, it's alright. It's okay. But I actually, oh, this would make a great photo if I could get some of these trucks in the shot. But I actually dig that Ice 9 Kills. Yeah, I might be able to get him in there. Let's do field of view. Let's do this. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for a possible thumbnail in the future. Slash, watch me hit the freaking guardrail as I take the corner going way too fast. But yeah, Ice 9 Kills. I'm digging that album. If you're into horror movies, or you're into metal, or rock, and you don't know, check it out. I've been digging it a lot. So much so that I rocked it the other day, the whole album. A rarity these days. You know, the whole digital music and streaming has definitely got to be eaten into the artists, man. Which is sad to me, somebody who was wanting to pursue music as a career. Like, I always bought CDs. I wish I could still buy CDs, but they are cumbersome to try to take everywhere. But I always liked physical media way better than streaming. And I guess that's because I was alive. I was around back in the day when we had dial-up. I mean, I remember when internet connections were shit, let's be honest. And so the concept of streaming to me is kind of weak, because it's just like, eh. But these days, now that internet's a little bit more freed up, not a ton, but a little bit more freed up, it's a little easier to stream music, I suppose, you know, more on the regular. I know now in my car, my iPod, yeah, I think I still have two. Yeah, it shit the bed, pretty much. It doesn't work. Well, it works, but for some reason it's not connecting to my car anymore. Like the connection's not working right. So what I ended up doing was trying out Spotify on one of their little promotion things, and then I just started using that more and more and more while I was driving in my car, because I've always had that, you know, Bluetooth capability, obviously. And now that's all I use. Like I still have CDs in my car because I'm old school like that, but I mostly listen to Spotify now. And it's either my playlist, or every once in a while I'll do one of their daily playlists that they give you, or I just find a genre mix and go with that. But I never liked the idea of streaming. And I have to wonder, I haven't looked into it, but I have to wonder how it affects the artists more these days than it used to. Like, obviously for exposure, if you're a younger band, newer band, unheard of band, it's probably good. Like, for instance, I just said Ice Nine Kills. I never probably would have heard them unless I just happened to catch them on the radio, or maybe their album art, maybe the cover of their CD, we'll say, if I would have saw it in store, maybe it would have interested me. And just the name in combination with that, I might have been like, oh, horror movies, okay, maybe, let's do this. But I have to wonder how it's hitting their bottom line to not really have CD sales so much as revenue, I'm guessing, generated because of the monthly subscription fees. I mean, it can't be near as much as CD sales would have been. And streaming for other things, I don't know. Like movies, I guess it makes sense, because, you know, Netflix and everything, like Hulu, Amazon, all those. Those kind of make sense, I guess. I still prefer to buy movies, though. I still buy movies. I mean, I have a whole stack of movies I need to watch, because they don't always have every movie in the world at all the time. So I'd rather own it for that purpose. But gaming and streaming, I don't know how that's going to work out. If you look at the excitement for Google Stadia as of right now, not a good sign. I think I read somewhere it's like 12 days away from now. It's the 7th of November, like I said, so this video will come out on the 9th, so it's closer than that, maybe a week away from the time this video posts. I don't see the draw in it. I don't want to stream my games. I know they have streaming game services anyways, like, you know, well, do they have streaming game services? Pretty sure they do already, but I just don't, I have zero interest in it. And the fact that you don't own the game either is kind of like, I see what they're trying to do, but I don't like that. I mean, Game Pass, for instance, like Microsoft. I don't know about PlayStation's thing. I have a PlayStation, but I haven't looked into it. But I know about Microsoft's thing. So Game Pass, you get all these games. It's whatever it is a month. Totally kind of get it, because it's like you're kind of renting it. So that part's cool. And I don't have one because I still like buying games. Again, I guess old school. I'd prefer the disc, like the physical medium, but I just don't know how Stadia is going to work, because you don't even own the game at all. You don't ever, like, if you buy the game, you're just stuck with this digital existence. I don't know. I just don't think streaming, I don't think the streaming is ready for that, because just the internet connections right now are not what you would want for that kind of thing. Like, I think our data cap here, I think, for an example, there was a time, not 1 year ago, roughly 2 years ago, when I was streaming on Mixer more regularly, and the girlfriend was streaming on Mixer regularly too. There was times where we were hitting our 1 terabyte limit just from streaming and uploading video, me uploading videos. Only one person uploading videos to YouTube. But just from streaming, as far as like to Mixer maybe a couple hours a week. I would say between the two of us, we're talking maybe 10 to 15, let's go 10 to 12 streaming hours a week total. Some short, some are longer, but maybe that much in a week. And then you figure downloading games. So you download a game, it's like 60 gigabytes. But you look at all of that that two people can do in a month, and that also included watching Netflix pretty on the regular, so streaming, you know, media outside of gaming. And we were getting close to that 1 terabyte several times. I think even one time we went over, I don't remember. I think it was like a major game release and we both had digital downloads for it, and that freaking ate it up like no other. But if you look at that, and that wasn't playing constantly 24/7 on an always online device. That was just, hey, we're streaming some games to Mixer, downloading a game or two, and then watching Netflix. Like, it's insane to think that you're gonna play on a console. Speed limit didn't go up, whatever. It's insane to think that you're gonna play on a console that's gonna always be online, always be eating that data up continually for you to have just even a single player experience. Like right now, like, yeah, let's say, well, tomorrow I got Death Stranding that I'm going to be picking up. Or I guess if you're watching this video on Saturday, it would have been Friday I'll be picking up Death Stranding. So let's say a game like Death Stranding, just an example. It's a single player game. You're going to be looking at, is that an advertisement? You're going to be looking at mostly single player play. I think it's a Strand game, so I don't know if I can really call it single player, but let's just pretend, because I don't know enough about it yet. I want to preserve the mystery of what it is. Let's say you're going to play a game like that. Let's say that game clocks in at over 40 hours, because it looks like it's going to be one of those weird long games. I do know the guy at GameStop told me that the way you pack your bag affects your balance. So that was a weird thing that he told me that's interesting. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But it's a single player game in my head mostly. Let's say you're over 40 hours. If you're going to play it constant when you get it, and you were on an always on device, that's 40 hours of streaming a high quality game that is just going to eat through your connection like crazy. I mean, unless they have developed some weird trick or voodoo that goes around that, I mean, that's one game. And let's say, I don't know if you have to download the whole thing or if you're only streaming, like if that's, let's say it's saving that because you're streaming it, you don't have to download the whole thing part and parcel. You know, you don't have to do like a 60 gigabyte download. You just have to play it in small chunks. I mean, you're still going to be constantly streaming. And that has to be rather sizable chunks of data. So I don't know how they're going to market the feasibility for most places. Not to mention, if you have a crap internet connection or none at all, you're screwed. I mean, the current gen, you know, you got your PS4, your Xbox One, and of course the Pros and X's, of course. But I don't think you need an always-on internet connection to play those games. I mean, sure, you need to do updates, sure you need to, I just don't think you always have to be online to enjoy those experiences. Which is nice, because if your internet goes out or something like that, if you can still play some games that aren't digital, like you can still play your physical medium games, that's great. But if you have to have internet connection, you have to always be connected. Like, what's going to happen if you're in the middle of a game and you start getting little blips in your internet, you know? I don't know. I don't see much hype for it. And the fact that they're just basically taking games from other, like, it's fine that they're taking these other titles and using them for their console, but as I cross lanes like an idiot, let's take this right lane. I I just don't see what the big draw is. Like, I think everybody's kind of okay with there only being 3 consoles to choose from. You got your Switch, you've got your Xbox, you got your PlayStation. Like, that's a lot. Somebody like me who likes playing games, clearly, having 3 consoles to choose from as an adult is nice because your choices are limited by your budget. So you get to basically play what you want, but to have another console come in, and I guess they're probably going to have games developed for that console specifically, but right now, I mean, if you look at all the previews for Stadia, like all the commercials on YouTube that they run all the time, because of course I'm sure they're hoping it goes good. You know, they're talking, and you're seeing Assassin's Creed in there. I saw in some. They showed Breakpoint for a while, but I'm pretty sure they stopped showing that as much. They had Destiny, I think, in there. You have a lot of these games that are big on other consoles or that people have already played for a while now. Like, why would they switch to this brand new weird console to play something that they've already played on another console? For instance, like, Modern Warfare just came out, the new one. I bought it on Xbox. I'm an Xbox person. I've always played my Call of Duties on Xbox. I don't care if PlayStation's got the exclusivity deal now for now and for a while. Like, I'm just Xbox with my Call of Duty. That's where my friends are at, majority of them. That's where, if I want to play games, I know I can find people. So, what would be my motivation to play, for instance, I don't know if it's on there, but what would be my motivation to even play it on Stadia when all my friends aren't gonna have that? And at the same time, I've always played it on Xbox. That kind of scared me. This is not a horror game, but that kind of scared me. I was like, ah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see, and that's the thing too. So like, if you're a gamer, if you're watching this, you might be a gamer after all. You might not just be some random person wanting to watch me ramble on during a truck driving video game, but if you're a gamer, right? Why do you think your friends are gonna have that console? Like, are your friends gonna have it right off the bat? Are they gonna be willing to drop the money for the experience on that? Like, are they gonna have the internet that can do that? Are they? I just don't see the point. I don't know, maybe it'll sell gangbusters. Maybe so like I said, this is going up on the 9th. Maybe once it comes out, somebody will come back to this video and they'll be like, ha, how wrong were you? But I just don't think, I think Google Stadia is gonna go the way of Google Glass. If you remember that experiment. I'm pretty sure this is the lane I need. Yeah, it is. I think it's gonna go the way of Google Glass. And Google Glass, if you're not sure what it is, you can Google it if they haven't removed its presence from the web. But you can also just know that it went the way of the dodo. Just nothing to it. Like, there's no, I think it was cool as an idea, but it was either too early or just not enough use case for glasses that you can wear that are expensive tech with AR elements or, you know, VR elements. I don't know. It seems like a great idea or a cool idea, but then when you actually try to execute it when they did, I think it just, nah. We're gonna end this on a Nickelback song. I guess that's how this video goes. Not a bad one, but that's right. I said Nickelback was not bad, or at least that song wasn't. I don't know. Like I said, maybe someone will come back and mark my words and be like, hey, you lied. I didn't lie, but they'll be like, you were wrong. You did not think Stadia was gonna do good, and look at it now. I'll be like, well, I am just color me impressed. But until then, I'm not willing to stake money in it. I think it's gonna be fly by the night and done. Okay, you want me to pull way the heck over here? Well, if I get too hung up on this thing, I might just do. Let's do the easy parking. I hate these little lots like this. Drive me nuts. Short little run, nothing too crazy there. All right, so like I said, we're gonna keep this a short video. I'm gonna try to do some of these a little shorter while we do these little short runs and kind of get to know these little towns and areas and explore. Of course, soon coming up for American Truck Simulator, we have, is it Utah? I believe it's Utah. I think it's Utah. And then we have the road to the Black Sea, I think it's called. I was watching a video on something else the other day. I was like, oh yeah, it is the Black Sea. Road to Black Sea for Euro Truck. So like I said, we'll be bouncing back and forth once that comes out. But for now, we're going to end this video. I don't know how many times I'll wear a beanie because it gets hot in here, and even just after that short amount of time. But for now, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, just do whatever you do. And until then, we will see you in the next video where I'm truck driving and talking. Wow. Did a whole video without my mic on. This sucks. Wow. I literally drove for an hour. Talking for an hour. No microphone on. Damn it. Damn it. Well now. As I tailgate this guy, well now. This is gonna be in some B-roll right here. I cannot believe it. I hate this hotkey. I set up a hotkey so that I wouldn't have any issues with the end of the video. You know, I hit the hotkey, so I stop talking, so you don't hear anything like the fan, the ceiling fan just clicking away in the background, or me. Did a whole hour-long talk without talking. I'm gonna stop recording right now because I'm gonna have to trash this video. This will be at the end of the next American Truck video, or I guess at the end of the video you just watched. This will be the last time I tried to record this video and I screwed it up with the audio.